If you're at the point where you're ready to start reading The Merchant of Venice, you might open up the text and look at it and go, Whoa, that looks really complicated. And reading Shakespeare can be a little bit difficult, but that's because it was written hundreds of years ago. I'm going to show you a couple of things that will make it a whole lot easier. First, what I'm going to do is here it says read along to The Merchant of Venice here. So I'm going to click on this and it'll open up The Merchant of Venice, and it's a version of it called No Fear Translation. And I'll show you what that means. No Fear is just a brand name. So I go to Act 1, Scene 1, because that's where we'll start reading. Okay, when it opens up, you can see on this side is the original text. So this side is the stuff that Shakespeare actually wrote. But right beside it is the same stuff, but it's been translated into everyday language. So, language like you and I just use all the time. So, you can read it in the original and then read it in a translated modern text and figure out what it's actually saying. So, that'll help you out a lot. And you can just go through it like that, read a little bit, and then read the modern text, read a little bit, read the modern text. I'm going to show you something else. So, if I go back here, I see an audio file for The Merchant of Venice. So what I'm going to do is right click, copy the URL, I'll open a new tab, and then I'll paste that URL. What that does is it opens up that file
Domain. For
on YouTube. Now I've already got it opened up here, so I'm going to click back here because this one I've actually got to where I want it to start. So I'm going to have the No Fear Shakespeare open and the Merchant of Venice audio file. And what I'm going to do is pull this tab down. I can actually separate it and then I'll make it kind of small. I'll move it off to the side. And then I'll go back to No Fear Shakespeare. And now you can see I've got the No Fear Shakespeare and the audio file side by side. And so here's what I can do. I'm just going to click play.
enter Antonio, Salarino, and Salanio.
It wearies me. You say it wearies you. But how
So I'll just pause there. So you can have the audio file playing, you can read along in the original text, and then just when you get to the end of a section, if you're still not too sure what it actually meant, you can pause the audio file and then read it in modern text, modern English. So this way, it might take a little bit of time at the start, but like I said, as you go through Merchant of Venice and read more and more of the original text, you'll actually get pretty good at it and you'll probably start understanding a lot of it. So hopefully the No Fear Shakespeare translation and the audio file help you out. Remember, if you need any help getting this set up on your screen, I can help you out with that. So you can give me a call or a text or message. Also, if you need any help with anything else having to do with the class, just contact me.